of Ukraine.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to start by adding my most sincere words of thanks and tribute to our distinguished colleague, Samantha Power. Thank you, Samantha, for the opportunity and privilege to work with you during the last year. And we work so closely. I appreciate that. And thank you for your convictions and for your strong standing for the justice. This is something not to be forgotten. As an Italian and Ukrainian, we say "do побачення," which means "see you soon." I hope very much to see you soon. I would like to thank all three briefers for providing factual and substantial reports on the status of implementation of both the Resolution 2231 and the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, as well as giving a detailed presentation on the work conducted in this area during the last 6 months. In this regard, I want to note that in December 2016, Ukraine submitted to the facilitator its national report on steps undertaken last year to bring its legal framework in compliance with Resolution 2231. Ukraine joins others in welcoming the so-called implementation day of 16th January 2017, which we believe marked a new stage in the Iranian nuclear issue and in promoting peace and security in the region. We highly commend the concerted efforts of the UN Secretariat, European Commission, IAEA, as well as the facilitator's team to ensure full and proper implementation of the Joint Comprehensive Plan and Resolution 2231. Those instruments have provided a platform of convergence of common interests of the international community and contributed to strengthening the non-proliferation regime in general. As a staunch supporter of the NPT, Ukraine stresses the importance of full and faithful compliance with this crucial accord, which aims at striking balance between the legitimate right to develop nuclear energy and the need to stem proliferation of nuclear weapons. The JCPOA fully respects such a balance. We welcome the detailed IAEA reports on implementation of Iran's nuclear-related commitments under the Joint Comprehensive Plan, including heavy water restrictions, as well as support the agency's role in verification and monitoring of use of nuclear material and technologies exclusively for peaceful purposes. The provisional application by Iran of the additional protocol to IAEA Safeguard Agreement and Tehran compliance with the transparency measures contained in the JCPOA significantly contribute to the sustainable implementation of the whole deal. During the last 6 months, we witnessed a smooth and effective functioning of the procurement channel mechanism with approval of several proposals to supply to Iran relevant goods and technologies. We welcome that no actions contrary to the ballistic missile-related provisions of Annex B to Resolution 2231 were undertaken during the reporting period as indicated by the Secretary General. Mr. President, at the same time, we share the concerns over the incidents with seizure of conventional arms allegedly originated in Iran, which were likely bound for conflict zones. We fully support the intention of the Secretary General to continue examining those cases and to obtain additional information. The incidents of non-compliance with the travel ban stipulated by Resolution 2231 impede its successful implementation as well. Having stressed the imperative of full compliance with relevant obligations, Ukraine re-emphasizes the importance for all parties engaged in the process to interact constructively to resolve outstanding issues for the sake of the hard-won non-proliferation deal. Its proper and diligent implementation is a key contribution to regional and global security and stability. We call on all stakeholders involved to ensure that the concerns raised in the reports of the Secretary General and the facilitator do not lead to further disputes, but rather be duly considered and resolved through constructive dialogue. Proceeding from the above and taking into account the current tense situation in the Middle East, it is important to further raise public awareness on the progress achieved since the entry into force of this historic nuclear agreement. It is even more important at the time when we are about to enter the new non-proliferation treaty review cycle. To conclude, I wish to reiterate the significance of a United Council stance while dealing with this sensitive issue and its determination to ensure further implementation of Resolution 2231. Thank you.